Getting started with Visual Studio C++. We have here a file, edit, view, project, build, debug, team, SQL, tools, test, architecture, analyze, window help. You can use the article in this section of the documentation to start exploring the features in Visual C++. Look here to find out what's new, what's changed, what's supported, and what's possible with Visual C++. What's new in Visual C++? Visual C++ compiler. Compiled by using CLR, the keyword defines a C++, not a common language runtime or CLR. To define a CLR, you must be explicit about its accessibility. Integrated Development Environment has Windows Forms applications and Windows Forms control library. As you open the Visual Studio 2012 Ultimate, you can see here the Visual C++ programming language. We have here Win32 console application, MFC application, Win32 project, blank app, empty project, grid app, split app, direct2d app, direct3d app, DLL Windows Store apps, static library, Windows runtime component, unit test library, Windows Store apps, install Windows Phone SDK 8.0, make file project. Under Visual C++, we have here Windows Store, ATL, CLR, General, MFC, Test, Win32, Windows Phone. As you open the Visual Studio 2012 Ultimate, you can see here the Visual C++. We have here Win32 console application, MFC application, Win32 project, blank app, empty project, grid app, split app, direct2d app, direct3d app, DLL Windows Store apps, static library Windows Store apps, Windows runtime component, unit test library Windows Store apps, install Windows Phone, make file project, Windows Store, ATL. The active template library or ATL is use of template-based C++ classes that simplify writing and fast COM object. We have here CLR. Common Language Runtime is the virtual machine component of Microsoft.NET framework and is responsible for managing the executions of .NET programs. We have here General, MFC. MFC Microsoft Foundation Class Library is a library that wraps portion of the Windows APL in C++ classes. We have here Test, Win32, and Windows Phone.